How you doing, folks? We got Dodge, and we got the two transmissions coupled together. Ain't pretty, but look at that. I even painted that red. That's the input shaft support. Came out all right. That's this here is the hub from a well, I don't know if it's a hub or not, but it's from a Volkswagen CV joint. And this is just some junk metal I had laying around. Kind of bullshit on the welds, but they'll stick. Now, my next task is making up a mount for the rear of this transmission. But, well, I actually, I don't know. I don't know there. You might be able to tell that the tail of the transmission pointing kind of downward, and I wanted to do that so this universal joint isn't running at such a severe angle that it tries to blow right out every time I go to run it. And I'm just hoping, I'm really hoping like hell, that by the time I move this rear end up to where it wants to be, to where I want it to be, that the yoke back here is at least gives me some room. You know, I don't want it to be like right up against there, or Jesus mighty up like up here or some crap. But I think actually, now that I think about it and looked at it, I think I might just move that rear end up first, because if I go ahead and make up a mount for this thing and then find out I gotta put a little bit more angle on that transmission to line it up, that's really gonna suck. And the rear end's got to come up anyhow, so I might as well get that up into place and have my transmission sort of loose in there, and then find out where it goes, instead of having it solid and then having to cut everything apart just because of a 3-degree friggin' angle or something like that. But I had to cut the pipe and stuff like that, get that muffler out of the way. But that's no big deal. It's gonna it'll get dual exhaust on there, and pair of glass packs, which shouldn't be too damn loud. Shouldn't wake up the neighbors, you know, if I'm doing like you know, some midnight runs or whatever, because I do that sometimes. Should just sound nice with the duals and glass packs on there, as long as I don't get on it like a crazy frickin' animal. And it'll breathe good. I think that's about it. I got to do something with where the speedo drive came out of there, but pretty sure I can get a 3/4 sort of freeze plug type of thing and knock into there. Maybe put some silicone around it or something, and that ought to seal it up so I ain't leaking all my oil out. Hoping not to have too severe of an angle on this transmission. I don't want to starve it for oil, but I don't think this is anything. I don't think this is anything to be concerned about, and I could probably go another, maybe, I don't know what, 5 degrees or something and still be safe. Hey, heck, you jack a car up in the rear and they run fine like that. And hell, back in the day, my dad and my uncle and all sorts of people that he knew, they were all jacking their cars up in the front. They'd leave the rear hang down and leave the front end up. I don't know why. It did kind of look neat, especially with a chopped old Mercury or something like that. But yeah, all right. Yeah, this time that's it. And thanks for watching. Just a little bit more here. I just wanted to say, this old 23D, this thing has been really treating me good. Once in a while I got to take the points cover off and kind of get the points to where they're closed, rub them together a little bit. I think if I actually took a points file or some sandpaper and properly cleaned them, they'd be better. But and this is only once in a while if you leave it sit. If you're running it, it doesn't give you any trouble at all. So yeah, Rat Tractor's doing pretty good. And right now I got my got my whole torch set up, strapped to it, and that's run over to there. No, yeah, I know it looks dangerous. Don't worry, there's no gas in either of them. Might be vapors, which that can be bad, but at least there's no gasoline. Alright, now that's it. And have a nice day.